we are a couple of weeks away from the draft. You know, everybody's big boards are coming out.
Yeah.
Mendoza's not going to be in Pittsburgh. He's going to be with his family. Makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh,
you got
Howard. I wouldn't draft him.
You see, he won't show up to Pittsburgh.
Fucking mama's boy can't even attend the draft. Off my big board completely.
Gone. Yep. Listen, they were right over at ESPN. They were right the whole time. We have scandalous news because apparently we're TMZ now, where you had the Athletics reporter, New York Times reporter, Dianna Rusinni, spotted with Mike Vrabel. And they were like they were sitting next to each other, like in a hot tub. And like there was another picture of them like holding hands. It doesn't look like the worst, but they're both married, and now a whole bunch of folks on the internet have gone through and been like, well, Rusinni has reported on Vrabel a few times. Like after he got let go by the Titans, Rusinni came out with a report saying an anonymous GM said that people were just intimidated by his stature, that he was, he was a very intimidating man, and people are wondering if Rusinni was now that GM. And so, yeah, apparently they are, according to them, this is a big nothing. And they were there with a big group of people and all that great stuff. They're both married, so that's what makes this extra scandalous. But
and not to each other.
This is where we are in the offseason. This is where we are.
Here's the thing. This photo, fine. Just looks like two people who know each other chilling at the pool.
Yeah.
This photo, fine. Just two friends saying hello, giving each other a hug.
Yeah.
The thing that is going to cause some controversy in their own homes, the explaining they're going to have to do is initiating the hug with interlocking fingers as they come in. That's the weird part. I saw this. I was like, this seems like a bunch of nothing. I don't even want to talk about this.
Sure.
And then, I don't know. I don't think I've ever greeted anyone with interlocking fingers.
Yeah.
That's the weird one.
Chase, only Perna and I, that's how we greet each other, with interlocking fingers.
Yeah, but
that's because we're co-hosts, okay? Like
because we have sex with each other.
Exactly. So,
but I can't imagine. It's hard to understand. Mike Vrabel interlocking fingers before a hug initiates. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like an AI photos attempt to make like a scandalous photo. And it gets early AI where it couldn't do hands. Yeah. And it gets to the hands of the two, and then it just mushes them together. Because like, I don't know how to make that.
Yeah.
I haven't learned hands yet, but
that's also, people are looking at this of like, oh, we could just, because the Patriots are having an interesting offseason. It's an interesting time, but this just, I would have never had this on my bingo card for Rusinni and Vrabel, but here we are in April, desperate for football content, and this is what we have. And they both came out and were like, yeah, you're not looking at anything, like it's no scandal here, harmless. But I think if we see them
interlocking
each other at a Coldplay was it a Coldplay concert? Maybe it wasn't Coldplay. What was the one where those
CEOs?
People got busted for cheating?
Yeah, that's Coldplay.
It was Coldplay? Yeah. So if we see him at a Coldplay concert, then you know it's for real. But
is Coldplay in Arizona right now?
Might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
Because they like their story was they were both up there separately with a group of people, and they ran into each other there. And then whoever took these photos said they didn't see any other people around. So, well, because
they said that too. They were just like, oh, they must have just left them out of the frame, the group of people, and they're like, there were no people.
I don't like. This would have been way more fun if they were at like a Motel 6. If this was like a shady Arizona roadside motel.
They left the light on for him.
Yeah. And if there was a third person in frame, that would have helped. Any third person. Even if they
If
didn't
you
know
were-
him, Mike could be like, that's my guy, that's Jeremy, my friend, that I see in Arizona sometimes.
Yep. So the interesting offseason for the Patriots continues. We'll see how this one pans out.